A very warm welcome back to KCTV English News. I'm Angel Kim. Jeju Island heightens emergency quarantine systems for infectious diseases as more cases of the new coronavirus, also known as Wuhan pneumonia, have been confirmed in Korea. The government will bolster quarantine personnel and equipment at airports and harbors, as well as reinforce body temperature monitoring for both tourists and Korean citizens returning to the country. 7 medical institutions in the province have been designated to serve as emergency response clinics. Patients with fever and respiratory symptoms will be isolated to conduct diagnostic tests. Meanwhile, a 13-year-old boy entering Jeju from China and a 28-year-old American were tested, but results were negative for the coronavirus. We urge everyone to take extreme precautionary measures during this time. The number of passengers traveling through Jeju International Airport has been declining in recent years, but the numbers began an upward trend starting last year. According to the National Statistical Office, Jeju Airport marked the largest number of passengers in history last year, with 31.31 million travelers. The airport had the second largest number of passengers among 15 airports in the country, with the first being Incheon International Airport. The number decreased in 2017 and 2018 due to China's travel ban on Korea, but increased by 1.86 million passengers in a dramatic turnaround in 2019. The trend is attributed to an increase in the number of tourists visiting Jeju instead of Japan due to Japan's economic retaliation measures. The criteria for the disability pension will be broadened this year, making more people eligible for support. According to the City Municipal Office, pension for the disabled, which gives support of up to 300,000 won per month, will be expanded to also include the lower income bracket. With the revision of the enforcement decree of the Disability Pension Act, severely disabled people over the age of 18 can receive pensions regardless of whether they attend school. Jeju City will provide 10.5 billion won in disability pension funds to approximately 3,500 people this year. The Jeju Provincial Office of Education has made it mandatory for all elementary school students to receive survival swimming lessons starting this year. Last year, 20,200 elementary school students participated in the swim training program, an increase of 4,000 students from the previous year. In preparation for the new program, the Office of Education is planning to construct pool facilities in schools, as well as offer support to middle and high schools that request training programs. The Jeju Tamna Ipchunggut ritual, which symbolizes the start of spring in the new year, will be held for 4 days from February 1st at Mokgwana in Jeju City. The festival, which is celebrating its 22nd anniversary this year, will start with the Nangsekosa ritual, followed by the Korikut, the Yollimkut, and end with the Ipchunggut ritual. In addition to the ritual festivities, Mokgwana will hold various experience programs, exhibitions, and a food market. Ipchunggut, which dates back to the Tamna period, has been held every year since being restored in 1999 after being cut off by the Japanese colonial government. Korea's under-23 men's national soccer team has qualified for the Olympics 9 times in a row, a world first. The Korean women's national soccer team will be participating in the Olympic qualifying tournament to secure their place in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. The women's team will play against Myanmar and Vietnam next month in Jeju. Mike Balfour reports.
The Korean women's soccer team, led by head coach Colin Bell, is warming up before drills to secure its place in the 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympics. The team set up a base camp on January 9th in Jeju for twice-a-day high-intensity training.
So we're just now working on, let's say, tactical elements, decision-making, and just becoming a little bit sharper. So that's going to be the main objective for the next few days.
Korea's women's soccer team has failed to qualify for any Olympic Games since women's soccer made its debut in 1996 at Atlanta. However, experts anticipate that this year's tournament offers a good chance for the team to qualify for the Summer Games. North Korea's national team has pulled out of competition. It was one of the teams in Group A, along with South Korea, and ranked 11th in the world by FIFA. The strong team's decision gives the South Korean team a bigger chance of winning. The South Korean team will have matches against Vietnam and Myanmar. Currently, FIFA ranks the South Korea women's team at 20th, Vietnam at 32nd, and Myanmar in 44th place. The team is getting ready for the fight.
감독님도 처음부터 계속 강조하셨던 게 이제 북한이 안 나왔지만 그래도 이제 말씀하셨듯이 상대적으로 좀 약하긴 하지만 그 세 경기를 그 두 경기에 그러니까 원래 세 경기에 쏟아부어야 될 힘을 그 두 경기로 이제 나눠서 다 쏟아부으라고.
The coach has finalized the lineup of 20 players for the qualifying tournament. Ji So-yeon, who plays for Chelsea, and other Koreans playing in Europe are included in the lineup. Their participation brings high expectations. The team is now practicing for organized play.
해외 언니들이랑 같이 볼 쳐보고 싶은 마음도 있고 또 기대도 되는 마음이 있는데 지금은 온 지 얼마 안 됐기 때문에 좀 시차 적응도 해야 되고 그렇게 해주고 있는데 그래도 빨리 같이 훈련하고 싶은 마음이 큰 것 같아요.
The national team will have matches against Myanmar and Vietnam on February 3rd and 9th, respectively, at the Jeju World Cup Stadium. The top two teams of the tournament in each group will have playoff games to determine which team will qualify for the 2020 Summer Olympics. If the South Korea women's team passes the tournament, it will meet one of the top two teams in the Group B that consists of Australia, China, Thailand, and Taiwan. The whole nation is cheering the women's national team in its attempt to secure its place in the Olympics for the first time. Mike Balfour, KCTV.
Hallym Park is displaying over 500,000 flowers in its annual Narcissus Festival. Taking a look at our weather, looks like it's going to be cloudy with a chance of rain in the morning. For the details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 8, and the afternoon high, 11 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 7 and 12. The low before lunch in Seongsan will be 6, and the high in the afternoon, 11 degrees. Across the island in Kosan, a low of 8 in the morning, warming up to a high of 10 degrees. Up on the mountain at Songpanak, the morning low is at 1 degree, topping off at 4 degrees in the afternoon. Out on the water, winds will be out of the northwest and north at a speed of 8 to 12 meters per second and waves between 1 and 2 meters. And here's a look at the extended forecast. Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. You can follow us on YouTube at KCTV eNews Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. Hope to see you again here tomorrow.